Hi guys, I think it's time to make a file folder now. This is my first attempt, so bear with me. And I'm going to keep my digital stamps from the greeting farm in here, and I have made sort of these easy tags. And when you open this up, and when I have completed it with putting these accordion thingies in here, I think that I can store them quite easily. And in order to get this shape, you should cut a piece of cardstock that measures 6 times 12 inches, and then you can start scoring at 9.5, 8.5, 5, and then finally at 2.5. Then you fold these scored lines so they make this sort of a handbag looking thingy. And when it comes to those pattern papers, I have used two different kinds to the front cover. I have also matted them with some pale blue paper there. So if we're starting with the blue paper, you need to cut two pieces that measure 5 7/8 times 2 3/8. And for the pattern papers, you need two of them, but different ones if you want to. 5 3/4 times 2 1/4. And for the back piece, I have also matted that one. And the blue one measures 3 5/16 times 5 7/8, and the pattern paper measures 3 3/16 times 5 6/8 of an inch. So there you have those measurements. I have also cut out this border paper with the Martha Stewart's doily lace punch, and I have also used Spellbinder's scalloped circle there, and just two smaller regular circles just to make things pop. And this stamp actually comes from a greeting farm set, and I thought it would actually fit because I'm using these greeting farm stamps now. So let's get started then. So you can glue these pieces of paper together, and so you make this card sort of ready. And as you see, I have also used this Velcro thing here just to make it easy for me to open it and keep it closed actually. So when it comes to mounting these pieces together, you need to cut two pieces of paper that measure 5 3/4 times 3 1/4, and then you're going to fold them at every half-inch mark. And I have found that it is so much easier to just start from the right because I'm right-handed. So at every half-inch mark you do that, and then you're going to fold these accordion style or mountain and valley style. And make sure you get these straight so they look more pretty when you actually glue them down to this file folder. Let's get that one out of the way. And the file and the accordion should look something like this. There should be two alone pieces at the end. And what I'm thinking of, actually, I need to put some glue on the outer parts and then just glue it down there. I hope I can make this work. In order to put the glue there more easily, you can just flatten out this accordion thing. Make sure you don't get glue on any other part than just the flap that you're going to fasten. And the same thing goes for the other side as well, of course. I think it's going to be just a little bit easier for me to just make these things stick if I keep them together. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. I'm starting off with one piece. I hope you can see me here. And I'm putting it sort of in the middle of the front flap. And then, since this, I have made a bottom for this so it can stand on its own, I don't have to pressure it towards it, but I just want to make a feel of putting it at approximately the same height from the bottom at this piece, so which we like here. It doesn't need that much. And then this one might need just a little bit work before it stays and starts functioning as it should. And when you have those tags in there, I think that one will also help this accordion thing to stay in place. So let's make the other one. I'm just rolling down the tape here to avoid it sticking where I don't want it to stick, actually. So let's see how this one works out. I think I'll start with this one this time. I'm not sure this background cutting mat is of the wrong color, I see. But I'm hoping you can understand what I'm doing here anyway. That big hand is in the way. Let's do it like this then. Just try to glue this side by side there. And then we're going to test dry with just a couple of tags. I just love these digital stamps. I mean, you can make them as big as you want. These are just, I think, a little bit oversized from these other stamps, as you can see. But I kind of like it, and I think that is one of the benefits of having digital stamps, because then you can make them whatever size you want for yourself. You can make them smaller, or you can make them bigger. And so here is my file folder. I could go on continuing. I could continue decorating this one. Perhaps write digital stamps or something, or put a couple of flowers and such. But I hope you get the idea. And this is quite fun. If you want to, you can put a handle on it. I think you can perhaps put a piece of pattern paper here, glue it under here. And then you've got your handbag instead, so you can make lots of things with this one. And I think it was quite fun actually to be able to store these things with these. If you think that this is too flimsy looking, or you don't like it at all, I suppose you could cut out pieces like this and just glue them down at every second or so you can make your own walls, so to speak, and then you can put your stuff in here. So I think that's another option actually. So, but I'm hoping for the best. So here we go, the greeting farm stamps and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.